So for my final project, I decided to make Uno. So this is based off of the card game Uno, which we all know and love, I hope. So I kind of based this off of some house rules that I play off of, so there might be a little discrepancy between the original Uno game, but overall the game is pretty much the same. So I'm going to start by just doing a run through of the game. Okay, so welcome to Uno. So the game instructions are that the objective of the game is to play your hand of cards, with each player taking turns to play a card at a time. In order to place a card on the center pile, the player must either match the color or the number of the card they wish to play with the card in the center pile, and a wild card may be played at any time. So the wild cards, there's one wild card that changes the color, just that, and then a wild card that's +4, which adds 4 cards to your opponent's hand and also changes the color of the pile as well. If a player does not have any matching cards or wishes to hold on to their wild cards, or any cards in general, which I'm not really sure why you would do that, but you could do it nonetheless, then they may draw a card from the draw pile instead. And the first player to finish their hand of cards wins the game. So to start off, here we have the game board. So these 7 cards are the computer's cards, so you don't know what they are. These 7 cards over here are my cards as a player. This over here is the draw pile, so again, we can't see what that is. And this is the starting center card. So I'm going to start off, I want to place a card, and now I'm going to place this blue 1, because the color matches. So I put down card 2, so my card is put down, great, then the computer puts down this 5, great, now it's my turn again. So I'm going to put down this 3, because again it matches the color, so I have the card 2 placed down, the computer changed the color, made it red. So I keep going, I'm going to do card 1, great, it works, the computer puts a card down, keep going, I put down a card, okay, computer changed the color again. I put down a card 1 more, okay, computer is still playing the same color, put down 1 more card. Okay, so now I don't have any more cards, I can't play this 8 because it does not match the color or the number, so I'm going to draw a card. So I drew a wild card here, so I'm going to put the card down, and I'm going to change the color to yellow because that's the color of the card that I have remaining. So I put the card down, the computer also puts a card down. Now it's my turn to play again. I'm going to place my last card down, and I'm out of cards now, so I won. Game over. Excellent. So that's just a basic run through of the game. Everything else pretty much works the same way. And now I'm just going to go through the code real quick. So this is the main class, the main runner of the game. So basically I just have this giant while loop that keeps the game running. So if turn equals 1, that means it's a player's turn, so my turn in this case, and it basically just prompts me to put in those moves. So you saw I can either select to put a card down, or I can draw a card from the pile. Over here it prompts me again to set the color of the card if I put down a wild card. This adds +4 to the opponent's hand. Pretty much just like goes through the code regularly. Here you check if the hand is empty, so if either hand is empty, exits the loop. And then here it's the computer's turn, so if turn equals 2, so the computer just here it goes through, so it starts with the first card, it checks if the first card matches color or if it matches number. If it does, great, it'll play that card. If not, it'll move on to the next one and keep going. If the computer gets all the way to the end where it's not able to have a match, then it's going to draw a card from the draw pile. And then again at the end, you just check if either hand is empty. If my hand is empty as a player, then I win, so that's hand 1. If the computer's hand is empty as a computer, hand 2, then I lost, the computer won. And then finally, the game is over. So I have a few classes, I'm just going to go through them really quickly. So I have a card class, so this contains string, values for color and type of the card, and then number for which number of the card it is, and then throughout here I just have some getter and setter methods. In the deck, I create the array list. I create an array list that actually stores the cards, so I have like a loop here that generates a deck, so you have your numerical cards, so you go through 9, 2 of each, and then 4 of each wild card, so color changing and +4. Over here I have the game class, so this just kind of goes through the basic functionality. It lets you check if a card is playable or not. It lets you place a card down, deal out the deck of cards, and then displays them at the end. And then finally I have my player class. So this is where you get the prompts. Would you like to place or draw a card? Would you like to change the color of the card too if you place a wild card? And then finally to select which actual card you're going to play if you were able to play a card. So that's my project. Thank you.